Today we will start the discussion about the invisible foundations of success. So what basically it's mean the success is built in the dark. It is constructed in the quiet moments when nobody is watching, nobody is cheering, and there is no applause. So what's the greatest misconceptions usually people have? Most people look for a big break or a spectacular opportunity, and that will obviously never know until you try. The reality is success is built through actions so small and ordinary that most people dismiss them as insignificant. So, what's the real definition of it? Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Few simple disciplines practiced every day. The two sides of the compound effect. The same principle that builds a dream can also build a nightmare. Yeah, that's the so true as you're thinking. Because when you're doing any kind of work for one day, it will not reflect on you on the next day, but it will continue for the next 5 years. Then it will reflect suddenly and you will be and that what exactly our day-to-day life if we are not practicing the things that we need to practice on a daily basis. So we need first to understand where we are lacking and where we should try to work on. And it's not so easy to work relentlessly or effortlessly on daily basis because you are not daily motivated, disciplined, and it desires you to do that work. So let's understand the difference between success and failure. A few simple disciplines practiced every day, a few errors in judgment repeated every day. Reading 10 pages of a book daily, 12 books a day. Skipping your workout because one day won't matter. Small gains that accumulate into an extraordinary life. Small neglects that accumulate into beginning broken alone. A year from now, you will be exactly where you are today and only older unless you change the daily math. A year from now, you will be exactly where you are today and only older unless you change the daily math. Amateurs versus professionals. So we need to understand the difference between what's the amateurs and what's the professionals. The bridge between who you are and who you want to be is built on how you handle your feelings. The thing is depend on totally on you because the way you shift your focus, the way you shift your things, work or any kind of daily routine that you have to do, but you are not doing because you're tired, you lack discipline, and it not feels motivated or excited for you to do that. But when you reach the day, and everything will be lost. Images operate on feelings. They work when they feel motivated, inspired, or when the weather is perfect. But it will not always be you. That's perfect. You always not feel motivated and inspired. Professionals operate on commitment. They show up regardless of how they feel. They understand that action creates motivation more than often than motivation creates action. Action creates motivation more often than motivation creates action. The one-time decisions. Professionals decide once that they are going to do the work. Professionals decide once that they are going to do the work. Then they simply execute. They remove the decision from the daily execution equation. So you need to understand the few pillars of consistency: momentum, repetition, trust, and self-respect, which we will cover tomorrow. And with that, I would like to end this particular session. And I think for today it's sufficient. Inshallah, from next time I will come with more prepared. With that, I would like to end this particular session. Jazakallah.